Let's all thank the wonderful patrons for supporting the channel. I can't show everything from the visual novel, so if you support me in Patreon, you will be able to watch everything from the old to the naughty. Also, don't forget to ring that bell when you subscribe so you'll be notified with future videos. Now, let's start the show!
It's moving! Hello everybody! My name's Yuki Cook and welcome to Lost Shards! This is a game that has been introduced to me by my ex. And he said, apparently this game is kind of like Lagoon Lounge. So, I don't know which one here is the main character because I was a little confused as to who's the main character. So here we go! Here we go! Let's play Lost Shards. MindOfFur. Ooh. I opened my eyes to find myself in a dark room with no visible walls or any indication of an ending. It doesn't seem to be a dream. I tried to pinch myself to wake up, but I only felt some pain and nothing happened. Like, ow. I can still feel the bruise on my face from when I dropped my phone just minutes before I'm going to sleep. I took it as a sign to end my day. Adjusting my vision to the darkness and looking around, I noticed a light in the distance. I was never a religious person, but God, if you're out there, please tell me I'm not dead! What a nice 19th birthday gift. Not! I knew I had just about a bit too much cake, but still, what is the fatal amount of cake? Too much. It must be more than 4 medium slices, right? Man, that cake must be a lie, huh? If I had any kind of sense, I'd probably not go towards the lie. But I don't have any other idea, so I'll go ahead and do exactly that. Man, isekai'd by cake. I love that idea. I've been isekai'd by cake. Coming closer, I start seeing some more colors with the bright light, but I'll have to get a bit nearer to really know. I am now less than 30 feet away from a figure on a throne, showering in light. It seems less bright now that's closer. I keep looking away, up, down, left or right, shuffling my feet as I walk, not making eye contact with the figure. My mind just didn't want to believe what I was seeing until I was close enough, so there wouldn't be any doubt. I think God might indeed exist, and he just blessed me with cake isekai. No! Cock block by the clock! My clock block! What? Wait a minute, this place looks familiar. Where have I seen this before? What? Oh. Of course! Of course I would wake up now. My horny dream turned into not reality. Dreams are so stupid. I flex my claws and and move my fingers. The fingertips are still hot like I just touched. Ah! Never mind. I probably just slept on top of it. Hey, fatty! Mom said you have to wake up! Ah, great. I have an alarm clock, you know! I have an alarm clock, you know! Then get out already! You're leaving in 30 minutes! What? I thought I set it up for an hour earlier! Dumbass. I heard that. I wasn't trying to be discreet. Here's inner demon of lust true form. Nice. I want that demon inside me now. I got out of my bed and ran to the shower. Please, 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 let it be a good fur day. And if my fur doesn't dry properly, it will be... Weird loop. If my fur doesn't dry properly, it will be an awkward first day of school. Ugh, I swear I'm going to blow up that school just so I don't have to stress about every little thing, or my name isn't Bart Simpson. What is my name again? Yay! Wait, does the protagonist have his own name? Cody. His name's Cody! Let's change it. What is my name again? I will call you DJ Bed. DJ Bed. My name is DJ Ben. Did I really just forget my own name for a second? Wow, blushity blush. Let's hope it doesn't happen when I introduce myself to other people at the academy. Hi guys, my name's DJ Ben. My thoughts start to clear out a bit as I step into the shower and get the water running. I am worrying over my social status. That's laughable, considering where I'm going. Lacuna, Hunter's Academy. The absolute best school ever. And well, only school around for Nightfall and Hunters. As soon as I found out I had magical powers some years back, my whole life and personality revolved around that place. Wow, DJ Ben has magic! You're a wizard, DJ! I sent them a letter of introduction last year and nothing. An email with my CV and qualification and why I think I'd fit perfectly at the academy is still nothing. I even got to begging messages, still no responses, until I showed my ass! Of course, in order to enter, you still need at least some training and experience. And be over the age of 18. Being hot also helps, yeah! Sometimes Nightfall can be invading your personal space, to put it in family-friendly way. They can't just let in a newbie that can barely cast a spell. I was determined to do anything to get in. But it didn't actually take that much, to my surprise. Every year the staff scouts random high schoolers with the most potential and get them a scholarship. And guess what? I was not one of them. God damn it! But, you see, I was involved in a little accident at school that I don't like to talk about. Was it my fault? Oh yeah, big time. Do I regret it? Not one bit. Because that was my ticket to the start of my dreams. Being magical DJ Ben. What was the incident you're asking? I suppose there is no reason to keep it a secret. The whole town knows after all. You see, I have a very weak affinity for energy manipulation. Ooh! Pretty cool and rare power when your whole world revolves around energy and magic. Except that I don't have the talent or strength to use it. God damn it! But one day, one of the teachers at that school crossed the line. We were alone in the classroom when I exploded like kaboom! What? You want to know what line he crossed? Well, that's a little too much information for starters. Anyway, I was enraged, consumed the energy reserves of the school for an entire year, and don't even ask me how, and proceeded to blow up the classroom. Kaboom! The teacher, he lived, damn it, somehow. At that time, I thought I'd go to prison for that, even if I was 15, so I was crying for days at any moment someone will take me away. Thankfully, the incident was written up as a poor understanding of a magical child's abilities, and was expelled, but nothing more. It didn't really matter. I hated that place anyway, so I blew it up. And basically, got a 2-month vacation before summer break. My mom and I were running from high school to high school, begging to let me in. But most of them had some kind of excuse like, oh, we don't have enough meal plans for an extra student. Or, his grades are just too good, he'll be happy at another institution. All BS. And yes, I might have a small body, but for me it's always a big brain time. It's big brain time. And at least when it comes to school grades. Probably shouldn't say that in case I make some dumbass decisions in the near future and embarrass myself. Anyway, we just settled for homeschooling. But lo and behold, I get an interview invitation years later. But for the academy. Which was strange because you don't usually need those when entering the academy. But I'm not the one to question the people that might provide my future. Back to present. I get some cluster blue shell shampoo. The best for soft, silky fur, and it prevents some of the after fluffiness. The only problem is that if I get a drop in my eye, it will feel like 100 bee stings inside my eyeball. Small price to pay for nice fur. I just have to be careful. The stress of waking up late made my morning wood disappear at least. You had morning wood? Does your comm explode too? One last thing to worry about. Where was I? Oh yeah, exploding the school. Oh yeah, I nailed that interview with my stunningly good looks and vast knowledge. And by that I mean that I played the yes man card and they were happy enough with my responses. They probably took pity on me because after the incident, no regular public school would accept me. Their loss. My grades were impeccable. That's another factor that played a role in my interview success. A week later, I got the schedule with detailed description of the academy campus, staff, activities, etc. And most importantly, the Shards, which are just branches to specialize on. Their purpose is to... Stop wasting the water! Get out already! I've only been here for 10 minutes! Woman, you are one giant lump of coal! That's 7 minutes too long! Sisters, how I hate thee. Can't live with them. Can't stuff them back in the old baby maker. Can't put them in the luggage and just transport them to another place. The wise words of a wonderful blue-haired woman. I stop the water and start drying myself with a towel as much as possible, so I don't have to use the fur dryer, the fryer. I go back to my room with the towel around my waist. I take one last wide look at the room that I won't see for a long time. The sun rose a little higher, casting some more natural light for me to bask in. Hoi! Wait a minute! What the He's hot! DJ's hot! Look at the nipples. Look at the pecs. Look at the abs. Look at the face. Look at the white fur. He's so hot his room sparkles. I stop in front of my wall mirror with the towel around my waist. I check my fur for moisture that is almost completely gone already. I'm very satisfied with my looks. I lost weight over the summer, but some unnamed sisters don't seem to realize that. Fatty. Fatties are dumb-faced. No, DJ Bed. She can't make you upset. Not today. Not today, Satan. Not today, lusty demon Satan that is inside me. I never focused much on putting on more muscle mass. I learned some strength and speed buff spells off the internet. Thankfully, they were very compatible with my skills, so I can use the spells quite effectively. Yes. I can now lift as much as a professional bodybuilder, as long as I have enough magic in me. I put on some of my best underwear, tight but comfortable. Which one? I'm not going to get railed on my first day of school, but hey, nice underwear equals boost of confidence, I always say. I got my uniform, which consists of jeans and a white dress shirt with the Academy's emblem on it, as well as a purple tie. It also had a sweater, but it's too hot outside to wear that, so I packed it in my luggage. They sent it around the same time as my schedule and stuff. Apparently, they like to give their students the freedom to choose their own clothes, as long as it has some similarities with the Academy, like a visible emblem and stuff like that. I'm not exactly sure what the limits of this freedom really are, so I decided to wear the uniform and nothing more or less. I go downstairs and have breakfast. Usually I have some chocolate cereal, but now it seems like my mom wanted a goodbye feast. I see some leftover cake on the table too. Yes! Are we gonna be knocked out and be isekai by that cake again? I might get a little sick and see my dragon lusty demon again. I might get a little sick. Good morning, honey! Oh, you don't look very well, but I don't blame you. You're fat! There must be dozens of emotions and thoughts buzzing through your head. Today's your big day, after all. I'm probably even more excited than you are. Or maybe nervous is the better word. Or maybe terrified. You know what? Maybe this is not the best idea. Maybe we should find you another school. There are a couple we haven't... Mom, it's fine. We've talked about this, really. I'll be fine. There's nothing to worry about. I'll explode the school just in case. That school is probably the most secure place in the country. What about the test the headmaster is introducing? I heard it's very complicated and dangerous. I don't know, Mr. Sybil will do that for all of a sudden. Where did you hear that from? There's no information about this mysterious test. It might not even be real, it's just a theory. A game theory? Yes. You're right. Come on, finish your breakfast. I'll drive you. Why do I have to go too? Your brother won't be home for almost 6 months. Show some compassion. But a 6-hour drive just for that? Indeed, the drive is long, but this being the first day and me being a first year, I was invited to be present around noon when the announcement started in the main hall. She blushed and looked away, munching on a strawberry. I know deep down in that little cold, wretched heart she loves me. No, I don't! Shut up. Your fur doesn't look too bad. It's shiny. Thanks. And that's stupid. That's the biggest compliment I got from her in months. Alright, your luggage is in the trunk. We should get moving if we don't want to be late. Yes, ma'am. It was one of the longest drives of my life. First time an English speaker say my Sweeto correctly. Oh, thank you. Cause pronunciation is very important. For enunciation, sorry. It was one of the longest drives of my life, but also the most enjoyable. Good thing I didn't explode the car too. I won't see those people for a long while, especially because there is no such thing as internet when the whole property is surrounded by anti-internet? Anti-everything, basically. Seriously? Internet, cell phone signal, not even radio comes through. No internet! No! Could you imagine Hogwarts having internet? Well, as far as I understand, you can still communicate with anyone within the barrier like normal on your phone. I mean, every city is protected by a barrier, but not on such a scale. But I made sure to download as much content as I can. Even if I might not make any friends, at least I'll have porn with me. Because that's very important. Oh wow, what the shorts? Look! Look! It's Hogwarts! Look guys, it's Hogwarts! It's Hogwarts!
Well, here we are, after 6 hours of driving and about 20 stops because someone has a weak bladder.
You made me this way, Mother. I blame you!
And wow, what's that school? It looks fit for royalty. It's huge! I say images of it before, but it's even better in person.
Is this even the right place? Looks more like a city than a school. It is technically a city. There are regular people living there, and they need space for the staff and students.
You sure did your research. Guess you don't need us anymore.
She makes a dramatic dying pose, at which I chuckle like, ah! Oh, my son! A grown man! Ah! Gay man! Ah! What? You think I won't need someone to tell me random information about geographical locations? I can possibly replace you.
Oh! Ah! Oh! You little rascal! Oh! Oh! I'm hurt! Anyway, the path is a little too, bumpy for the car, unfortunately. So this is as far as we can go. Are you sure there are no other paths to take?
Pretty sure. I checked on the map. I only said that so that they can leave early.
Should we come with you?
Through the forest? Don't be ridiculous. You really don't have to. I'll be okay.
Now, don't forget your phone, your map, your backpack, your water bottle, your, what else?
Mom, it's fine. I won't forget anything. Aw, crap, I forgot something.
Okay, just making sure. We love you.
Love you too.
And if they expel you, don't be ashamed. It can happen to anyone. Make sure to call me and I'll come get you right away so I can kick their ass. Just exit the barrier and the phone should work, alright?
I won't get expelled, so I won't need a ride. I expect you to be able to at least charge my phone with your powers by the time you fail to graduate. Very funny, ha ha ha. Maybe I'll explode it too. I will graduate. I hug them goodbye even if my sister didn't consent. And get going. Very excited about my new life. Ooh, Forest. Are we gonna meet some wolf here? Maybe someone who is brown? Or maybe a guy named Ranov? Or maybe someone in far beyond the world? And with that, they laughed. I watched the car drive away for a couple of seconds before venturing in my path. I'll miss them. Even a brat. No matter, my first adventure awaits. Alright, there is only one path that goes to school, so surely there is no way to get lost or injured, right? I should probably not challenge the universe like that. We are not on very good terms. If my luck were a stat in the game, it will be a negative number. And so, I go down the mountain path, then up, then down again, then up again, with my headphones in, for what feels like hours, but it's only been a bit of over 10 minutes. Every little rustle of leaves and bird flutter makes me jump a little. The academy attracts nightfall and with its magic, so although there are none inside the barrier, on the outside, I get lost in thought, nudging the treetops for horny monsters ready to attack. Oh my god, then suddenly, to no one's surprise, I somehow managed to fall down a pit. Oh no! About 20 feet deep and 5 feet wide. Oh no! Is it gonna be Undertale? Oh, great. Dirt on my shorts. I mean, my clothes. Ouch. Always look where you're going. Always look where you're going. What the hell? This is a new useful tip that I have to hold on for dear life, or else I'll end up in another hole in the middle of the forest. It's great. I want an adventure. I have an adventure, but instead of the hero, I'm the damsel in distress. Oh my god, what the hell is this? Now, what should I do? What would a new student from the Laconia Academy do? Shout out for help. No need to be embarrassed. It could happen to anyone, anytime, really. Call mom. She might not be that far away yet. Start climbing out like the alpha Chad you are. Since I saved, let's try the first choice. I start screaming for help at the top of my lungs, but it was not exactly necessary as my call was immediately answered. Yeah, I heard your fall. Give me a second. I hear rustling for the next couple of seconds and a pair of ears. Wait, are you talking or is this your inner monologue? And a pair of ears appearing and disappearing at the mouth of the hole, presumably checking if I was still there. I had to resist the urge to say a sarcastic comment. Then a thick rope come falling down in the hole, resting on the wall in front of me. I begin to climb, and soon, I'm out! I take a second to catch my breath, then I raise my hand to see my hero. It is only natural I should thank them. If he looks like Shrek, I would laugh so hard. Oh! My god, it's a twink! It's a pussy twink. In front of me stands a short and young-looking tuxedo cat with a questionable fashion sense. He is wearing a cropped hoodie with a... Wait. Question! Let's load back. If I say start climbing out, like an alpha Chad that you are, what am I, a baby? I should be able to get out of here on my own. It's not that deep. The walls are soft enough for my fingers to penetrate the surface, but not enough to crumble away. There are big boulders here and there, and that I can use as leverage. I'm not the world champion when it comes to raw strength, but a simple climb like that is not a problem at all. So I don't even bother buffing myself with a spell. Of course, as always, because my luck is just that great, just a couple of lifts before I reach the top, the biggest spider I've ever seen decides to make an appearance out of a hole in the wall of the hole! Double holes. Wait, there's a spider! No, this is a dangerous situation! I shouldn't be laughing, and as any normal person would do in this case, I first screamed and decided that getting rid of the spider is a higher priority than getting out of the hole. So I shake the spider off, losing my grip, and started to fall again. I closed my eyes and waited to hit the floor. Then something that never happened. I opened my eyes. I was levitating in place, and then I started to fly up. Slowly, a voice spoke. Don't worry, I got you. It was an angel. I saw my life flashing before my eyes as I fell down, but this person saved me. It was a comedic even if someone saw the single teardrop from my eye. The next thing I know, light shines bright in my eyes and my feet touch the ground gently. I take oh no. It's the same person! Call mom, she might not be that far away yet. I dial her number, waiting anxiously. This will be so embarrassing. I just said goodbye. As the beeps keep going, I think to myself, maybe staying in this hole isn't that bad after all. Yeah, that's right. It's cool and humid. I can totally... Alas, she picks up. Hey, sweetie, you didn't forget anything in the car, did you? I don't think I have the time to turn around, unfortunately. No, it's not that. It's more serious than I'm afraid. You might have to turn around. Why is that? Hey, anybody there? At the top of the stairs. Stairs? I see a pair of pointy ears fixed down towards me. Hold on, I'll get you out. And so my hero showed up just in time. Hello? What was that? What's the big emergency? Oh, I need you to turn around because I miss you. Oh, you scared me for a second there. Miss you too already. I'm a little busy with the road right now. Call me later if you need anything, okay? I hang up, very relieved as the rope's end started to fall down into the hole. I grasp it tightly and begin my ascent. Okay, so... let's go with the started climbing out. I want to know what this happens. He is wearing a cropped hoodie with a what I can only call a DIY outfit DIY outfit underneath, made from the same material that our school uniforms are made of. That's my first example of how unique our school outfits can be. I wonder if this is the limit of there is more. His lithe figure is very accentuated, considering that his whole stomach is uncovered. I'm surprised the insects didn't make him cover up more. But hey, it's a pretty nice view, so I should not be complaining. Are you okay? I now realize I've been checking the cat out for a while, and it's starting to give me a curious looks. Think of something fast! Oh no! Sorry, I'm a little shaken for the fall, don't mind me. But I'm just wondering from what the hole might have... where this hole might have come from. Like the bed. You're really cute. Ooh! Ooh! The cat blushes so red that it's visible through the fur. His tail straightened and his eyes sparkled! I didn't expect that. I hope I didn't make it weird. Tell me something I don't know. I'm basically the talk of the crowd around here. So it's not surprising you fell for me already. Literally. 7 feet worth of falling to be more exact. Anyway, I'm the one that made the hole in the first place, so I suppose we're even now that I got you out. What? You can't dismiss such a reaction like that. And hit me with a confession too! He seems unbothered. I just made the courage to compliment him, and he's just standing there. Being beautiful! Smiling! What a nice smile. He circles around me, checking my body from head to toe. Although, you're not too bad yourself. We might just be friends. One could even say that you're a great catch. Wait. A friend already? But is it wise to be friends with a guy that digs deep holes in the road for fun? So, you're new here? Oh, right, yes I am. My name is DJ Ben. Yours? You are in the presence of... He takes a small pause and looks around. Did he forget his name? Maybe I'm not the only one after all. Drum roll, please. Tartarus. Never mind. The pleasure is yours. He gives a polite bow. Really? Yes, really! Yes, really! What? It's a good name! Great, even. I'm not saying it isn't. I was taken aback by the suspense, that's all. I get that a lot, actually. I wonder why. Is suspense dead? Maybe I should change it to the element of surprise. Just announce it when it's expected, at least. Weirdo. Oops, it didn't meant to say it out loud. He seems content that I called him that. It must be a compliment for him. After about a second, his back straightens and I swear I can see a twinkle in his eye, like he finally found his purpose in life. So, I suppose you are on your way to the academy? Need some help? The road there is more dangerous than you think. Yes, please. I'm not necessarily lost, but I could use someone to get me out of holes if I stumble upon more of your work. Yeah, that sounds about right. His ears suddenly perk up, like a realization just hit him. Oh, I just remembered I'm actually busy. Well, sorry, gotta go. See you later. Good luck on your way. Bye! Don't let the horny monsters, you know, do stuff to you. Bye. Tartarus out. Bye-bye. What the f? That was a weird teleportation. And just like that, he teleported away. Wait! Wait, did you even propose to help me if you're just... who am I kidding? He's not around anymore. Shouldn't have insulted him. Teleportation, huh? That is very handy. Sure wish I knew how to do that right now. Well, let's get going. Thankfully, my luggage didn't fall in the hole with me. I keep walking on the path with nothing out of the ordinary happening for once. I see the main gate in the distance, but before I can get closer, I'll need to bypass the barrier. It looks like a thin golden light blanket, almost invisible from a distance, but impossible to miss from up close. Let's see, how do I try to touch the barrier. As soon as my fingertips touch it, my whole body gets sucked through. It deflects night fallen, but absorbs people. Neat. What if I put my in it? At first glance, I thought I might have found the wrong secluded man-made structure in the woods. As this part of the campus looked very much like the streets in the town, I start remembering the videos and photos I've seen online. And it checks out. Walking around, I managed to recognize the cafeteria, some dorm buildings, and staff houses. There's even a market that is mostly empty, of course. Nobody seems to be on the academy grounds. I wonder why. I take my phone out of my pocket and look at the time. It's almost 1 p.m! Oh, no, I was supposed to be here by 12:30. I gotta find the assembly hall. I start running. Who even has time to check a map in a time like this? I rely on my instincts and the huge castle-like structure in front of me to find the actual academy. I enter through the main door and try to remember the layout. Walking in more and more, I start hearing voices. I'm late! Those must be the students at the gathering hall. Oh, this background looks kind of familiar. I arrive in front of a long hallway. The voice is quite loud at this point. It seems to be coming from one of the rooms in front of me. Huh, that's weird. I thought the gathering hall would be in a more obvious place. Oh, maybe it's a portal. I reach for the door as soon as I had that thought. I enter the room. The voices stop. The door closes behind me. Great! Another trap! What is this? Trap simulator? And why do I keep falling for them? Because you're too gullible. How did I never get kidnapped as a child? The room is engulfed in darkness, except for a light coming from a crystal on a pedestal in the middle of the room. I have a feeling I'm not supposed to be here. It's not much of a feeling, it is common sense. I reach for the door, thinking it would be locked, but I can't even find a handle. I take out my phone and use the flashlight, but as I expected, the door was not even there anymore. Don't panic. You can get out of a hole. You can get out of anything. Well, I had some help, but I got out, so I should just be calm. Yes, I can do this. I'm brave, I'm sexy, and I'm smart. Nobody can defeat me. Mighty words, kitten. I spin around faster than I ever did anything in my life. The second statement isn't totally false, but the first and last are proven more and more wrong. Hearing a raspy man's voice, ha-ha! In an obscure room is not the most soothing experience in the world. Who said that? No response. Get a little closer, so I can see you better. Or he just wants to build tension. What is that? Best choice will be to get closer to the only source of light in the room, besides my phone, but the voice obviously came from the crystal's direction. So as the dumb idiot I am, I do as it says. Maybe it's because of my fascination for magic or my horny ass loving to do what people order me to do. I walk around the pedestal, examining it with one eye open wide and the other closed, like a cartoon character. Greetings. Yep, that checks out. It spoke. Gosh darn it. Magical items. The crystal didn't seem like... Enchanted items, sorry. The crystal didn't seem like anything out of the ordinary. It looked like any other power crystal you can find in someone's house. They usually use for summoning too. Except that this one was bigger and red, unlike the usual green or blue ones. I just can't stop looking at it. It makes me feel so... for some reason. I feel drawn towards it, like invisible shackles pulling my hand. That's right. Come on, touch me. Touch me harder. I know you want to. My mind goes numb and my hands are both raised at the crystal's level. What if I just... As my hand is about to touch the crystal, a shock of energy zaps my hand away. Ouch! Making me come back to my senses. Nah. I don't think I should. Maybe I should just explode you. How do I get out of here now? What? I said, how do I heard you! I mean, how are you able to resist my control? You're trying to control me? The crystal started to talk nonsense. I have no idea what you're talking about. I feel nothing. I have no idea what you're talking about. Nobody sets foot in my chamber in fear of being controlled. Yet, here you are. How old are you, child? Wow, you sound just like my little sister. I'm 19, thank you very much. 19 what? Eons? Millenniums? Centuries? Years. Ha! Ha! Ha 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 ha! Ha. Not even 100 and you can resist my powers? Excellent. You are unusual. He's the chosen one. The main protagonist. Thank you. So young, so fresh, so sexy. I chose you well. I like you. Not mutual. I can't blame you. It is a strange encounter, I admit. And yet, hearing those words truly hurts. I want to make it mutual, and because you impressed me, I will lend you a portion of my power in exchange for, let's say, your body, soul. All you have to do is touch the crystal and say, Resurgere. You should feel honored. I'm only offering because I believe you're one of the few who can take me. What do you say?
It does sound like an idea. Hold on, I need to change the music back real quick.
The what?
There we go. Now we can get to business. What should I do? I'll need you to be more specific. Letting a maybe summon or demon or evil spirit use me however it wants. Heck yeah, no questions asked. Okay, sige, let's try. I'll need you to be more specific. What's in it for me?
I just told you. Were you even listening?
You lost me at your body. I need more information. Who are you exactly?
Pass.
What? You can't pass my question. I'm the one in control here. Are you a summon?
No.
Wait, no? Why did you even respond to that if you don't want to tell me? Are you a ghost?
Are you going to use the process of elimination until you get it right?
Yes.
So... no.
Are you a Nightfallen?
No.
Demon?
Yes.
That is very troubling. Demons are just like Nightfallen, except smarter and way more powerful. And they're also extremely honest, not by choice though. They will quite literally die or at least get injured if they purposely lie, correct?
My, you flattered me. And indeed, you're correct. You done your research, boy. What's your name? Isn't that just so convenient for you? But we can refuse to respond.
So I see. And manipulate the truth, so I should be careful.
Looks like somebody studied their history.
Alright. Next question. Are you evil?
What are you asking? What are you asking?
If I accept your offer, will something bad happen to me or anyone else?
No, I will not bring harm to any living being. I can't do it even if I wanted to. I'm ashamed to say it, but I will be powerless unless you're ordered otherwise.
Unless I order? So that'll be 2 Big Macs and 1 extra cheese.
Yes, I can interact ever so slightly with the outside world if you order me to. Small spells, weak attacks, buffs upon your body.
That sounds pretty good so far. Now, one last thing. What are you doing on school grounds?
None of your business.
Oh, alright.
I turn around and start walking towards the darkness. I have no idea how to get out of here yet.
But my bluff worked better than expected.
Wait! Please,
Yes?
I'm imprisoned under surveillance because of my dark past.
So, someone is watching us?
No, there was supposed to be someone on guard duty, but they're not around for some reason. That is why I wanted to get out of here as soon as possible. Plus, nobody, especially not someone like you, should be able to enter this room. But here you are. It's odd, so I'll risk it. That's why I might sound a little desperate. It might be my only chance.
Wouldn't they notice their demon was stolen? Whoever's supposed to be guarding you?
As long as my gem is still here, there is no reason for them to suspect anything. Nobody risks entering my chamber, because, you know, mind control.
I understand. Going back, you said you're not evil, so you were imprisoned because of your good deeds and charity work then?
I can sense the sarcasm, and you're right, I was very much evil in your eyes, but my priorities changed over the years. I just want to get out of here. I'd become a saint if it means I can breathe again. I'm eternally suffocating. Can you imagine it? Eternal. Suffo.
Alright! Fine. If you're really telling the truth, which I'm still skeptical about, I'll do it.
You will?
Yeah, I need all the help I can get anyway. I'm not the strongest out there. I mostly got here out of dumb luck. Hell, I would have missed my first day of school if nobody found me in that hole. Maybe even die.
Hole?
Long story. So if I want to graduate, I'll need help. I cannot go home. I have to be strong no matter what. As I touch the crystal, it starts to get dimmer.
And a voice in my head suddenly starts speaking. Oh man! This is already so amazing! Hey, can you take some deep, and I mean deep breaths for me? I find it weird, but I do just that. It's not like it's hurting me. That's the stuff. I can see now what you meant by the music earlier. Wait, it's all in my head?! Is this always playing in the back of your head? Pretty much. Well, this is the first visual novel that actually talks about the weird music. So basically, are you saying that all visual novels, every time we play them, any music that's been playing is just music randomly playing in our heads? Pretty much. Fascinating. Now, I am a demon of my word. Here is how it works. You can call upon me whenever you're in a tough situation and I'll help you out. Now, unfortunately, your body's way too weak to summon me all the time or at full power, so you'll have to choose your times carefully. I don't want to be classified as evil because you thought that making me demolish a building for you wouldn't hurt your body that much. Plus, it's in my best interest to keep your body healthy. I can still cast weak spells and do weak attacks from within your body if you order me to. But it's best if we don't do this often. Hoi! Can you hear me? Yes. Yes, I can. Are you listening to me? So you can read my thoughts? Technically. Can you read all my thoughts? Not all of them, no. Can you see it now? Just the ones you're not guarding. That's sinister and awesome! Can I see your face now? What? No! What's wrong with you? You can just ask a demon to show their face. Not so suddenly, at least. Are you shy? Are you shy, Mr. Demon? So what's your name? What do you look like? Do you have a neck? Maybe after we get to know each other better. That's an acceptable compromise. And before I forget, there is a little side effect of this whole ordeal. And you're telling me now? Relax, it's not the end of the world. My presence in your body will, well, make you hornier, so to speak. Oh! Well then, I'm already horny and you made me even hornier. How fascinating. Why? How does that even work? Because I don't have a body of my own, most of my physical feelings will be transferred to you in some extent. So that means if you're I'm too. No! So like if you have a type and I don't like that type, then if you get it still transfers to me that I become too. No! Being a demon, I don't get hungry for normal food, or thirsty, or even tired. Lucky you. But I sure do need some action from time to time. That's weird, but it's not a deal breaker. I can live with it. Maybe. Hopefully. Great. Now then, I will open the door. The meeting hall is on the left. Just go back where you came from and go left. You're welcome. The door reappears where it was when I walked in, now wide open. I remain rooted on the spot, shuffling my legs and fidgeting with my hand. A slight blush appears on my face. Well, go on. I want to feel some fresh air too. I've been trapped in that gem long enough. I mumbled some words around my breath. What was that? I was just thinking, you did say, but I'm not begging or anything. No pressure. I just, spit it out! When will you use my body, like you said? Oh, I'm doing it already. You were probably thinking of some kind of painful possession, but I'll just stay in your head. You won't even know that I'm here. Unfortunately, the only way for me to interact with the outside world is for you to summon me. In rest, I can experience everything you experience. I can see through your eyes, feel through your skin, and even be somewhat affected by your emotions. Oh. You seem disappointed. It's unusual. I thought this deal was maybe a bit too good for you and not beneficial enough for me. Considering that you can't even muster the power to summon and free me yet. Oh my god. So, possession is where the relationship stops? Oh my god. Look at all the choices. No, everything is fine. I'm fine. Stop asking. I want to have it with you. You know me. I'll choose this one. If possible. Oh. What can I say? Well, I'd love to. I mean, I'll give you the privilege. And if you insist, I believe we can sort something out. Let me just... What the fuck? I was expecting this eagerness, but I appreciate it. What do you look like? I really took him by surprise there. I did not think the answer would be yes. It was mostly a joke, but I won't back down now! He snapped his fingers. His fingers? You mean my fingers? And the obscure room once again became as dark as a starless night. I see a light in the distance. Oh, it's the same thing from before! I start walking towards... Wait a second. I have a feeling of deja vu! I walked further towards the light, having an idea of what we'll see. Yep! It's the demon! Yep, I will be freaked out if I weren't. So that means the beginning was actually foretelling of the future. It was a premonition. My poker face is showing strongly while I stare into his eyes, or the place his eyes would be. I can feel the demon smirking behind the scribbles. Welcome to my little domain, mortal. Please, make yourself at home. Don't be shy. Come closer. I'm just dying to try Alright, what's happening? I'm trying to roleplay a bit. I heard that's what the cool kids do these days. What's with the dumb face? I saw you before. What? In my dream. Last night, this place. Your cloth Schmidt. I saw it all before. Did you have something to do with it? Obviously, I thought you recognized my voice. And body. I guess. You told me to find you! Yes, this is getting old fast. I might have overestimated your IQ. In my defense, your voice had a lot of static sounds to it. I could barely understand a word. Huh? Yeah, the signal sometimes gets interrupted because of this stupid barrier. Moving on. How? And why me? When I was in prison, I managed to keep some of my abilities. Wait a minute, aren't we supposed to have... Why are we having this comedy skit? Like mind controlling over a short distance or invading dreams. It's harmless, really. I use it to entertain myself mostly. But it also made it possible to find someone with great power that can sustain me. Someone like you. So you decided to be a pervert as soon as you saw me? Hey, I didn't tell you to kneel in front of me and start stroking my rug. Yeah. I really don't know why I did that. Isn't it the same reason you ask for now? Nightfallen and demons are not the only ones with high lust levels, apparently. I looked down at my noticeable erection. You're right, way too accurate. I really enjoyed that dream. Woo! He's blushing! He's blushing! Do be honest. Even if I have the wrong idea, is it just my imagination or is he blushing after I said that? You don't see a demon do that every day. I'm glad my body satisfied you. I would love to finish what I started. If you would allow me, I would grant you the honor. If I could. If I could! But I am afraid that I took you back to this place only as a preview. What does that mean? It means that because I'm inside your body, technically you can see me now, but you can't touch me. Enough! I was going to tease you for a while, then break the news to you. That's evil. Could you take that off so do I know what it looks like? Even for a demon. He starts talking in a low, seductive voice, almost a whisper. I will not do something like that without a motive. You see, once you are able to summon me, I will be able to touch you. And play with you and do anything I want, really. Look at it as a little push towards your goal. Your final reward. My mind started buzzing from excitement. Excitement. Go now. I believe you're due for an assembly or something. You don't want to be late. I open my eyes to find myself back in the same room, now with the door right in front of me. So he's a perverted, shy, but seductive demon? Personality noted. Yogs! I walk out the door. Nothing seems to have changed. I take out my phone to check the time, and to my surprise, the time is the same. I mean, I'm still late, but at least I'm not completely missing the gathering. Oh, right, we don't know each other's names yet. I'm DJ Bed. Can you hear me? I can hear you. Nice to formally meet you, DJ Bed. And you are? Do you really think a demon will just reveal their name for you? It was worth a try. But what should I call you? Just demon is fine. I take pride in what I am. No, that's boring. Can I call you sexy then? Are you calling my species boring? What about scribbles? Because of your face. Because of your face, get it? That is humiliating. It sounds like a pet's name. Well, if you're not telling me your name, then I can't change it. Scribbles it is then! Then tough luck! Ooh! A yellow line appears by the wall. Is that for me? Yes. Oh my god! Holy crap, Scribbles has a face! Yes, just follow the line and you'll find the room. The yellow line was not the only thing that appears out of thin air. I look surprised at the small cloud of scribbles near me. Is it weirdly cute? Sorry, it is weirdly cute, the way it floats there with only eyes to show its emotions, like a fart cloud. Maybe it's not, maybe not a pet, but a familiar for sure. A great start to my fantasy life. I'm already missing the internal suffocation. I wonder if breathing is worth this torture and humiliation. Ah, sorry, Scribbles. If he can't touch him, but he can see him, and if what he feels the demon feels, does that mean that if he is horny, the demon is too? Basically, yes. As what Scribble said, if the demon is horny, the host's body is also horny. Then that means if the demon is for one person, but you're not for that person, you are still by default because that same demon is still for that person. But if you are the demon isn't, technically, you are still by default because it's your body. So that means the demon has no choice but to go along with it. I suppose teasing my new friend is not the nicest thing I can do, so I stop. For now. I do as I'm told and follow the line. Soon enough, I start hearing distant voices again. I arrive at the source of the sound. A grand door, big enough to fit 8.5 of me, I think. Now let me just sneak in real quick. I open the door very, very slowly. The door creaks, not too loud, but loud enough for a particular character from the back of the room to hear. Someone I recognize. Oh, is it Tartarus? I really hope he stayed quiet about our incident. And I don't need the whole academy to know I fell down a hole. I came by at the right time. The headmaster was just about to start to gather with the important announcements. Even if I wasn't too noisy, a single presence coming in late still attracted some attention at least. A wolf and a tiger. Oh, particularly are the ones I'm most worried about. Those intense glares, those sexy glares. They look like they want to make me dinner. Their dinner. It's fine. I see a familiar black and white cat in the crowd. He's black and white? Waving at me with both hands frantically. I'm glad there's someone I somewhat know, even if he's probably the weird guy at the academy. Although, looking around, most people have quite eccentric clothing as well. Some very, very revealing. Some just straight up bad, like call the fashion police kind of bad. And some of them are just wearing lingerie. Summer just ended, so it's still pretty hot outside, but that's just too distracting. Perverts like me have to suffer because of their fashion choices. Hey there, whole guy. Lucky you, they delayed the gathering for some reason. Hey, Crop Top, your trap did leave me a little ruggedy. You look fine to me. Good thing you brought spares. Yeah, I sure did. That's what happened. I just changed. My clothes and fur are shining. Lovely cleaner than I left home with. Could it be Scribbles doing? You know, you can just ask me. I'm right here. Oh, right. I should get used to talking with myself in my mind. Did you do this? Yes. But how and why? Now that I'm inside you, I can perform what you would call party tricks or prestidigitation. Just some personal helpful spells. As for why, I can't let my vessel run around soiled and filthy like that. I had to do something. That was very nice of you.
Don't get the wrong idea, Baka.
Oh, we can talk more about clothes cleaning later. The headmaster is going to announce the test. Among other things, but I only care about the test. So the test is real? Should I be Ah! Hello! Whoa!
The podium just appeared on his dick. Or he used his dick to conjure the podium.
I'm cut short by some loud music and the grand figure of a lion. You mean this? He's huge! Everyone got quiet all of a sudden. Deathly silence enveloped the room. Wasn't the headmaster supposed to be a rabbit? He has been the headmaster for over a decade, as far as I remember. What was his name? Mr. Sable? Settle? Mr. Sybil Mandrape? He was supposed to be, but they thought a lion was a better representation of power. A symbol, if you may, so they made this guy headmaster instead. Kind of racist, if you ask me, but you creatures are simple like that. How do you know that? When you're stuck in a crystal for so long, you're bound to find information one way or another. There might be more reasons for that decision. But mortal politics never interested me. No more questions. That can't be the only reason. The headmaster started speaking. Good morning, the distinguished guests, dear teachers and beloved students. My name is Argus Kiraman. Ha! Kiraman! Okay. It is my pleasure to welcome you to a new year at our prestigious academy. This will be my first year as headmaster. Taking this common trait into consideration, I do hope me and all the fresh talent present here today will get along nicely. I would like to thank the student council and shard leaders for their hard work, for dealing with the everyday problems and managing the new arrivals, as well as the teachers council and other staff members for their loyalty. I hope we can all get along for as long as I am in this position. With all that being said, it is time for the general rules and history of Laconia. Some groans and grunts can be heard after he says it, like, ah! I suppose it's the same speech every year. Most first years don't seem too bothered. The headmaster pulls out a huge book, ornamented with gold or some other yellow material, looking for very expensive but also very old. Well, this is gonna take a while. You talk about different rules, like how to behave, punishments for breaking said rules, and more for about 20 minutes. Detention was a popular punishment choice. Another one was chores around the city, so community service. Sounds unique and quite interesting. Everyone else was basic. Everything else was basic. You're usually don't bully others, don't break anything, etc. Maybe I should have been a bit more late. Despite everyone's boredom, Tartarus was beaming with excitement. We looked the same age, and I think this might be his first year here too. Finally, the headmaster got to something I'm actually interested in. The first principle of sorting. As most of you know, the Laconia Academy doesn't use the standard classification you're all used to. Instead, we have the so-called shards. There are 4 different shards available to choose from. Oh! Slayer's Shard, or the Gryffindor Shard. Their job is dealing with the small numbers of Nightfall stealthily and quickly, as well as making sure the protection barriers remain untouched. Sorcery Shard, or the Ravenclaw Shard. Usually paired with a Defender or a Slayer in missions. This is Tartarus for sure. Their magic is versatile and useful for many situations, but few possess powerful magic abilities to become a sorcerer. Defender Shard! Usually deployed in small areas where barriers were not yet implemented. They play the role of bodyguards for any long distance journey from barrier to barrier. And last but not least, Summoner's Shard. They use the power of defeated foes to make them fight for them using the gemstone they drop. The summons are used for missions, hard or dangerous manual labor, and most importantly, a summoner can learn to use a gem power to power modern machinery, including barriers. First years will have to make their choice between one of these shards, depending on their capabilities. Choose carefully, as this will dictate the rest of your life at Laconia. Switching shard is not unheard of, but as far as I know, it is looked down upon by the students here.
What if I'm loose that I want to try everything?
Details about your selected shard activity will be on the brochures you'll get at the end of the gathering. Although I believe that if you got so far, you must already have set your minds on a shard.
Duh, obviously. I've chosen one ever since I got my powers. I'm not going to make this decision on the spot based on vague emotions or anything.
Graduating is a tough job at Laconia, but we have to filter the weak from the strong, so that the strong can protect the weak.
Oh my god, the lights get dim. There's gotta be a presentation. Oh my god. A projector screen comes down on stage. A video plays. The headmaster keeps talking over the images flashing on the screen.
Oh! Wow, did they make this? Allow me to paint you the main picture. Long, long ago, our world being rich with magic has found itself in a conundrum. Demons started to spawn all around, in each country, on water and on land. Although weaker in magic, bigger in number and physically superior. With the sole scope of stealing humanity's power source, war enveloped every continent. And to satisfy their desire for lust. Oh! Is that what the demon looks like? Their leader, the almighty dragon Xerxes, was by far the biggest threat of them all. Luckily, humanity used its superior wits to defeat the dragon, thus weakening all demons, and victory was finally achieved. Oh, is that what the hell? Oh my god, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, what is this? Oh, there's so many tentacles. Some demons remain in our world to this day, known as Nightfallen. Very, very creatures for some reason. Most of them are near harmless, or better said, not a danger to your life. Just just turn your backs toward them. Oi, hello, I want to see this one. Ooh! Others fall under the government's protection. Those are the ones capable of speech and complex thoughts, that are also not an immediate danger. This type is not to be messed with. They're not known for being violent towards strangers unless threatened. Oi, hello! Hi! Look at the design. Some are nothing more than vicious monsters, ready to use your body and devour your flesh at the first opportunity given. Must be exterminated on sight. Succubus and incubus, while others, I just say they are better left only to the mixed experience of hunters. Yes. Or else. First year students seemed to shudder while others were laughing among themselves. Ah, we tried them out! They must know something we don't. Or maybe the thought of a sexy horny monster is amusing to them. I must admit that chuckle will spirit my lips as well. One more thing to keep in mind when fighting Nightfallen. The main aspect that distinguishes them from us is the significantly increased libido levels they possess. That's when the people giggling almost burst out laughing. Ha 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 ha! Libido! It is common no glitch. But some people can be quite immature. No need to fret, we are all adults here. Just don't let them put their hands on you. Or tentacles. Or slimy bodies. Anyway, let's continue. Although far less dangerous than their ancestors, nobody knows what their birth source really is. However, the Nightfallen brought with them an unintentional gift. When defeated, in their stead remains only ash and a gem. A gem infused with energy, varying in size and potency depending on the Nightfallen's strength. We use that energy to power up our technology, magic, and most importantly, the very thing that protects us from Nightfallen. The barriers that surround every city around the world. In order to maintain our energy, we need hunters. Brave hunters that collect gems and protect the people in need. Hunters like you! He points at us. The ones that will make our world prosper! That's so extra. I love it. The room gets filled with noise from excitement. That is why, as your new headmaster, I cannot allow you to dirty our schools. No, our world's reputation by allowing all of you to become hunters. Say what now? Gasp appear all around the room, together with panic whispers. It looks like the first years are the most agitated, but I see a lot of worried looks all around. Tartarus doesn't look concerned, so I keep my calm too. As the new headmaster of the academy, I decided to implement a new rule. You've all probably heard rumors about this. A little test to prove you are worthy. Allow me to explain. This academy runs on talent and hard work, and if you are present here today, it means you possess one or the other, but in what quantity? And do you keep working as hard to achieve your goal every year? Or do you lay back and relax after being accepted, keeping your nose up and thinking you're better than others? Those are the questions we'll have to answer in what I call the progression test. It is a multitude of tasks that each student has to complete at the start of the year to prove they have what it takes to go further. The test will begin on Friday at 9 a.m. sharp, and it will last roughly 3 days. In the meantime, all first-year students will spend the rest of the week getting familiar with the school grounds, lessons, shards, and training for the incoming test with the help of your seniors. I also advise you all start training. The rules of the test and the task will be announced on Friday as well. Alright, I've been getting ready for this all my life. And by that I mean I didn't. I had no idea there was going to be a 3-day long test. Actually, your mom told you, but you didn't listen, so screw you, I guess. I thought we're just going to be given a sheet of paper with questions, like how to easily defeat a mimic Nightfallen. Answer: satisfy their libido until the shell breaks. Yeah, I know my theoretical assignment. Yeah. But I suck at physical ones. Crap. But surely I can withstand the test, right? You don't sound very confident. And that's a problem for me too. Eh. There is nothing to worry about. There is an average of 35% chance you will pass the exam if you are first year, and even greater for the others that are more familiar with it. That is not very assuring. Our academy cannot protect you from danger 24/7 when leaving the school grounds. Upon signing the submission forms, you have agreed that your safety is your responsibility. The test will determine if you have the capability of protecting yourselves. If you fail, you must settle for a cushioned life in the city, letting the actual hunters do their work. And remember, contrary to what you might be accustomed to, graduating here should be a privilege, not an entitlement. Now, with all that out of the way, before this meeting ends, I'd like to congratulate the young prodigies we have scouted this year. Oh right, I forgot about them. I wonder who are the lucky ones. He pointed to the crowd at the muscular bunny girl after presenting her name. Rose. The crowd took me by surprise with the overwhelming noise from the cheers and claps. As for me, I'm clapping in awe at the headmaster's ability to pinpoint a student that he probably only saw in pictures. The next one is a jet black tiger, looking very stoic but friendly. Cole! That's a very unique name for a panther. Maybe it's a metaphor Cole after his dark heart. Eh. And the last one, a floppy-eared dog named Alvy. Very eccentric, reminds me of a cat I met in a hole. But this one does not have any weird qualities I can point out. A normal guy. Those are called prodigies, huh? And last but not least, 4? I thought they only pick a maximum of 3 each year. He points at me and shouts my name. Oh, crap! I forgot I technically fall into the same category. Yes, it's embarrassing. The Tartarus looks at me wide-eyed and claps faster and harder than he did for others. This concludes our school meeting. Senior Shard members will now distribute the brochures and schedules. Have a nice rest day. And with those last words, he's out. He seems passionate about his new job, and also in a hurry to be somewhere. Wow, wasn't that just exciting? So you're one of those special guys, huh? Why didn't you tell me? It's so cool that we're now best friends. We're best friends? Anyway, here's your sorcery brochure. See you in the Shards meeting room. You have directions on... Wait. Something wrong? I thought I can choose from 4 different shards. I haven't even made my final decision yet. Oh, no, you got it all wrong. As a first year, you have to join the sorcery shard. It's the rules. You can choose another one later. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah. We can't all be the sharpest tool in the shed. Now, if you can just sign right here so you can officially join the shard, that would be great. How about no? He hands me a pen and a list, almost a third of it already signed. That's not fair. Wow, when did he get to make people sign this? Before I can sign, a tall wolf with no sleeves hurries towards us. It's the same guy that was staring at me a bit too much for comfort when I walked in. He gently grabs the list from my hands. Tate, are you trying to scam first years again? What? I don't know what you're talking about, Dallin. Dallin? And it looks like you succeeded with a lot of them already. Tate? Damn it, Dallin. You ruined my cover, too. His name's Tate! Like, Tate! What's going on? Apologies for the confusion. You see, Tate here got in a bit of trouble and has to gather as many signatures for the sorcery club as he can, as punishment. Because the sorcery shard has the least members and the new headmaster wants to change that. So, punishments can be a little weird at times. Hey, if you go around telling people about my task, they won't sign! That's the point, Tate. You have to convince them, not lie to them. That none of these losers have cool magic powers. And come on, why isn't Tartarus sticking to people? It's a cool name. What the Aiden, his name. Why are they all gathering up on me? Gathering up on DJ Bed. Will you pipe down already? That name is so edgy. It's scratching my ears. And a wild tiger appears. Actually, it's the other guy that was staring at me. The weirdo group has gathered at last! Unless someone also wants to butt in. It's almost as bad as your last name. The Prince of Shadows. Aiden, hi! Oh, do you hear that? I think my vice leader is calling. Gotta go! Yeah, sure, like that awkward little mouse you call vice leader who would never shout in a public space. Tate tried to teleport away like he did before, but the tiger Aiden stopped him with a spell of his own. Just a snap of his fingers was all it took. That was a nice trick. You should try to learn it. It's not too difficult. Aiden seems to intimidate Tate quite a bit. Calling yourself Tartarus is disrespectful towards your parents and Hades himself. Although I doubt you know who that is. Hades? I hardly know her. Wait, why are you here anyway? Because the more people you manage to scam, the less my shard will get. So you either take Dylan's advice or disappear under mysterious circumstances. Noted. I'm sorry, where are my manners? Tate, you seem to know this fine feline. Me? Fine? Well, if you say so. He's just being polite, stop drooling. Shut up! Care to introduce us? No. Two death stares go his way from left and right in that exact moment. Jeez, fine. Okay, question. He has 2 suspenders. Them I understand. The chain, okay. It's a choice. Him, okay, it's a sash. But suspenders? Does it look like he needs suspenders on this outfit? Jeez, fine. The seemingly polite wolf here is the leader of Defender's Shard, Dallin, whose last name I don't remember, but who cares anyway? Dallin doesn't seem fazed by the comment. He keeps a smile on and offers his paw to shake, which I humbly accept. He's very gentle. I bet that grip can break some bones if necessary. And the cranky guy is Aiden, the vice leader of the Slayer's Shard. Aiden gives me a head nod. His right hand twitches and moves a bit, but he keeps them folded. And now that someone ruined the fun, my actual name is Tate, the leader of nothing. Yet. I'm trying out some new names for my future Hudja career. I suppose I should cut Tartarus out of the list. Obviously. That would be for the best. And this is Whole Guy. Did he really just introduce me as Whole Guy? Excuse me? Whole? Is that a metaphor for No. My name is DJ Bed. You might have heard it from the headmaster too. I found him in a hole in the ground. Your hole. Small details. Oh, interesting. Anyway, nice to meet all of you. So I take that you 3 are friends? The very best. No. Everyone is my friend. He's so precious, god damn it. Ah! You all had quick and straightforward responses too. No, very different. I see. Good to know. Well, if you don't sign up now, maybe you'll do it later. When my besties here won't be around to stop you. Look, the badge matches your eyes. Tate says, pointing at his badge. Here is the brochure containing all the information you need. I bet someone has given this to you will have no problem getting in. You know, exploding the whole school. Dallin chimes in. Right, here is one for the Defender Shard too. I'd love to have you in our shard. You seem to have a big heart. Let me guess. DJ Bed will take the Summoner's Shard, is he? I have a feeling. Right, here is one for the Defender Shard too. I'd love to have you in our shard. You seem to have a big heart. You'd fit right in. You really think so? Certainly. Besides, with all your power, it would be a shame not to use it to protect people. Oh no, they think I'm a big deal because I was scouted. Join the Slayer Shards. If you want to graduate, that is. It has the highest graduation percentage of all the shards. Aiden rushes to give me his brochure. Because it has the easiest classes. Isn't that a good thing? I mean, well, yes. Yes, it is. You two are ruining you two are ruining everything. I gladly take all 3 brochures. Thanks, I appreciate it. I'll just need some time to decide. They all look dumbfounded that I didn't immediately choose their shard. That might be because people that dedicate their lives to hunting Nightfall and usually know the general direction they want to go by adulthood. Unlike you, I'm offended by your honesty, but you're right. So, does any of you have a schedule for me by any chance? Yes! All 3 says at the same time, handing me one. They give one. Oh my god. They gave each other a quick glare. It lasted less than a second, but the intensity made the atmosphere around us attract the attention of multiple people. The schedule is the same for everyone, so obviously doesn't matter which one you choose. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Come on, choose one! Jade is vibrating, was smiling. Talon is sweating lightly. What the hell? And Aiden has a similar reaction, but his eyes are more intense. He's sweating too. He's jumping in excitement. He's sweating buckets. He's sweating as well. All right, I'll just choose.